Okay, so in this video, I want to go over the workshop sheet for measuring circles and help you guys practice for the kinds of problems that you will see in the power focus area. The first thing you need to be able to do is identify what a radius is. Remember, we talked about this in the last video. That's just a line that connects the center of the circle to its edge. So I'm not going to be doing a very good job at drawing this because I need kind of like a ruler, and can't do that. But if this is the circle that I'm talking about, what I have to do is connect the center of that circle, so let's say about here, to its edge, and boom, we have a radius. Now I could draw that in a lot of different ways. I could do that here too, and if that was straight, that would be a radius as well. I could do that, and that would be a radius as well. As long as I'm going from the center to the edge, that is a circle. That's a radius. What about the diameter? Diameter goes edge to edge. So if you get any of those radiuses I just drew, and I draw across the entire circle, that would make an entire diameter. So for example, here, and I know I'm not going to do a good job with that, but it's a line that goes across the whole circle, all right? And again, if I get any of the already completed radius and extend it to the other side, together they would make a diameter, right? Because it's twice that radius, or the radius is half the diameter. Circumference is the measure of going across. So this bolded distance across would be the circumference, right? So we did number 2 already and defined them. That's number 1. Now, if the radius of the circle measures 40 inches, what's the diameter? So I'm telling you in the circle here that radius right here is 14. So if that's the case, what's the entire diameter? Now remember, diameter is twice the radius, or just 2 times the radius. So therefore, this should be 28, right? Because it should just be 2 times 14, right? Which is 28. All right, so then the next one becomes, what if I have a circle whose diameter is 16? So this time around, I'm saying that the big measurement across the entire circle, the entire thing, is 16. So then what would be just half of that, just the radius? Remember, radius is half the diameter, or just diameter divided by 2. So if I'm trying to figure it out, that situation, it would be half of 16. So just 16 divided by 2, which is 8. Now, there's a lot of problems like that in the test. Like, for example, if I say a bicycle spoke is 8 centimeters, it's probably more than that. Let's say 28 centimeters, right? What would be the entire distance between the 2 sides, or the edge to edge of the bicycle? It would be, 28 times 2, which would be 56, right? So a lot of those examples are going to be in the actual power focus area, and those are supposed to be easy ones. Just don't get it mixed up. Radius is the one that's smaller. Diameter is the one that's bigger. So go and divide by 2 or multiply by 2 in the right direction, and you'll be fine. What is the ratio of circumference to a circle to diameter called? That's just pi. All right, so that's just pi. Remember, that works for any circle. If you get circumference divided by diameter, you get that. Which, by the way, also means, because if you can rework that equation, the circumference is diameter times a pi, or that if you have the circumference, you can find diameter by doing circumference divided by pi. All of these are really different versions of the same expression of the relationship between circumference, diameter, and pi. Okay? All right, we actually use these equations to solve problems too, and we're going to do that on the next part here. All right, so on the next video, I'm going to talk about some problems, actually plugging in numbers to try to find circumference, area, and sometimes also starting from circumference and trying to figure out diameter. So I'll see you in the next video for that.